Can you imagine it? Hanging there, bleeding to death, wheezing for breath. Your stomach hurts because you got beat in the chest. You all bloody from your feet to your head. From the look of things, you would think you'd be dead. But you're not, because you have to finish the work. Every second's like a minute. Every minute it hurts. You're screaming in pain. Oh God, screaming his name. Why have you forsaken me? This is the reason I came. You cry inside because you can't cry from your eyes. Because your face is so swollen that it's driving you blind. Your back aches because pressure is applied to your spine. As you press upon your feet, as you're trying to climb up the cross, just to get a gasp of air. And meanwhile, everybody laughs and cheers. It's only been 10 minutes, but it feels like half a year. The Roman soldiers grab and tear at your clothes, leaving your private exposed. Humiliated is how you die for the throne, and they witness at the sight of your death. And they watch you as you're fighting for breath. Every insult feels like a knife in your chest, and as the blood runs down your neck from the spikes in your head, the crown of thorns, somebody sound the horn. But the curtain from the temple, they found it torn. That means salvation's free. He paid the fee. I once was blind, but now he made me see. I went from pee-wee to playing in the major leagues. The temple was destroyed in 1 day, but raised in 3. Could you walk in his shoes? Drink from his cup? He opened up his arms like, I love you this much. Could you do what he did and die so that we live? If you could, then your name is Jesus.
Could you imagine it? Get hit in the jaw. People standing over yelling, pick up the cross! They pick a stick and they strike you over the head over and over and over again. They smile when they see you frown. They beat you down. They laugh and spit in your face. Try to get up, but you can barely walk. So they force another man to carry the cross. You've been condemned, but all you did was give to men. They'd rather live for sin. But you never fought back. You got whipped again, so hard that it rips your skin. Betrayed by the kiss of a friend. Enslaved by the fist of men. On a scale of 1 to 5, the pain gets a 10. But you haven't felt half, felt the wrath, until the cross is on your back. Thoughts of life and death are running through your mind, and the splinters from that cross are going through your spine. This is worse than any story in the New York Times. They found you guilty, but they never even knew your crime. Every woman, every man was there. Stood, stared, and watched as you hung like a chandelier. Can you bear the nails in both your arms, both your legs, even though you knew they were wrong? That's why I wrote this song. You can laugh, but it is you that the joke is on. Could you walk in his shoes? Drink from his cup? He opened up his arms like, I love you this much. Could you do what he did and die so we could live? If you could, then your name is Jesus.
They drove nails to his hands. You could see the blood squirt. Now I know what they mean when they say that love hurts. Imagine torture, only this is much worse. Just the thought of it makes me want to hit the ground and hug dirt. Why did he do it for me? I wouldn't have done it for him. I'm not a righteous man. Matter of fact, I'm nothing but sin. I'm not clean. I've got dirt stuck to my skin, and it's like I'm proud of it, so I cuss and I grin. I said, I hate you! And he told me he loved me. I stabbed him in his back, and he turned around and hugged me.
Come on.
Oh, amen. They beat him when instead they should have beat me. Left me on the cross and watched my blood leak. Every time my tongue speaks, all I do is curse and lie. That's why I deserve to die. Go to hell? Man, I should be the first to fry. But he took the blame like he was worse than I. Worse than he, worse than she. Straight cold-blooded murder in the first degree. You don't have to go to church to believe, but since you heard it from me, just close your eyes and picture the murderous scene. Could you walk in his shoes?
Woo.
Drink from his cup? He opened up his arms like I love you this much? Could you do what he did and die so that we live? If you could, then your name is Jesus.